Hello, Jakob.
Hello.
Hey.
How you doing?
Hey, this is JD.
How are you?
I'm doing fine. And you?
I'm doing great, thanks.
We don't have a video stream yet.
No, I'm not. I'm just doing audio.
You did video film yourself a few years ago with Echo in the Canyons. Brilliant, brilliant, by the way. I loved it very much.
Oh, thank you.
The music that came out of the Laurel Canyon scene was inspiring to my generation of musicians and songwriters.
You guys ready to go to the 60s?
You gotta go where you wanna go, do what you wanna do.
It was a nice circle of really good artists thinking like, how can I make a record as good as that one?
Why don't you want to do video? Is that because of your family name? Is it because of your father?
No, I didn't do video for 30 years.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I think that with the pandemic, everybody started doing the Zoom things, and I sat most of that out because I didn't have a record out. I wasn't working. I hope we can go back to just talking on the phone again and being in person. And I think we're all fine without it. I don't think anybody's going to miss seeing my face in an interview. It worked fine before. I don't know why. I hope we can go back to just conversations, not having to make videos of everything.
There's no fire beneath the smoke, and no one got you up by the coat. Not a razor up to your throat. You can go anytime or through any door.
Why did you call the album Exit Wounds? Is it because look at the outside, what's happening over here at this very moment?
Yeah, exit wounds is that, anytime you go through any transition, whether you become something else or you go somewhere else, there are exit wounds that come along with it. And they're not all bad. They also involve growth and change. I think that most people can relate to that right now more than ever. Exit wounds as we begin to rebuild.
Acting like someone's you don't know. Well, used to rumble, used to roar. Whatever was doing, it didn't before.
I think everybody feels a real sting right now. It's a real burn that everybody feels.
Is it comparable to the, let's say, Central European situation? Of course, we have COVID-19 as well. We have climate problems as well.
Yeah, you could say it's the pandemic. You could say it's the climate of the world. You could say any of those things, and they're all true. But really, it's about change, and it's about evolving.
You're such a heavy bird. You never get far on your own.
I love Roots and Wings on the new album. It's beautiful, really beautiful.
Thank you.
When did you write that one?
That's one that I wrote pretty close to recording. I have a handful of songs that I'm excited about and that tells me it's time to make a record. But then once I set a recording date, that's when a lot of songs start really coming together. And that's one of the later ones within a few weeks of recording.
Are you a studio writer, or do you like to prepare your stuff before you dive into the studio?
It works better for me to have all my songs together before I go. Things are going to happen when you get there. Ideas are going to come and songs are going to change. More songs will come too. But I tend to do all the writing better on my own. And I also find that when people go to studios without songs, they write together on the floor and they have a lot of grooves and then they put the lyrics in later. And it sounds like that to me. They don't sound like songs. They sound like jams.
Yeah, I gave you roots and I gave you wings. And I showed you how to swing.
How would you describe Exit Wounds?
It's me doing what I've always done. A long time later with a lot more information, but you go in and you'd show up with the songs that crossed my mind at the time to make a record. I'm writing songs in a day and age that is very unique and maybe more confusing than they've seen in the past.
What's so confusing about it, Jakob?
Well, I'm sure you've read the news.
Yeah.
It's a peculiar, complicated time for anybody writing songs because songs are informed by your surroundings, and our surroundings are pretty crazy right now.
And I warm off the hook, and he's on your chin, but I gave you roots. Yeah, baby, I gave you wings.
So what's the story of Who's That Man Walking Around My Garden?
There is no garden. It's an innuendo. Of course it is. I may have a garden, but I'm not singing about my garden, somebody trampling my garden.
I'm in the city, got 2 jobs at once. I got the kind of things that only come from working like the devil till the sun comes up. Now, I got your back, and I got your front. Now, I take
Your garden is whatever's important to you. It's your stuff. You could say that's a woman. You could say that's your life. You could say it's whatever you hold dear. But I don't think it's unique to say, keep out of my garden. Keep out of my things.
Who's that man
Thanks for now. Have a nice day today and stay healthy.
All right, you too. I appreciate it. Have a good day.